Have you ever been in a conversation and suddenly, nothing comes out? That awkward silence that makes you wish you could disappear. Imagine if that never happened again. Today, I'm going to show you the secret to never running out of things to say, and it's not what you think. Most people think being good at talking is about being funny, charming, or confident. But here's the twist. It's actually about one invisible skill that almost nobody teaches. And if you master it, you can turn any conversation into an effortless flowing dialogue, even with strangers. I remember my first networking event. I walked in, excited, until the first person I met asked, "So, what do you do?" I froze. My mind went blank. I smiled awkwardly, muttered something boring, and instantly wished for a time machine. I thought maybe I'm just bad at talking, but after years of trial, error, and some cringy moments I'll never forget, I realized I wasn't bad at talking. I was bad at knowing how to keep the conversation alive. Once I discovered the secret, everything changed. The truth is, most conversations die for two main reasons. People don't know what to ask. People don't know how to listen. That's it, not charisma, not charm, just these two things. The moment you understand this, awkward pauses stop being terrifying. They become opportunities. Here, what most people miss. Conversations are like a flowing river. You don't need to force words, you need to guide the current. That invisible skill I mentioned, it's called curiosity in action. Curiosity isn't just about asking questions. It's about noticing tiny details, reacting naturally, and connecting those details. And the best part, once you master it, you'll never have to think of something to say again. The words just come. So here's the secret, broken down into 3 practical steps, but we're not doing boring lists. Each step comes with a real-world trick you can use today. Step 1. Notice the little things. Imagine you're at a party. Someone mentions their coffee mug. Most people think, nice mug, end of story. But here, the trick, instead of commenting, dig mentally. Ask yourself, why does it matter to them? Did they get it as a gift? Is it a hobby? Is there a story behind it? Then you ask, not in a forced way, but naturally. Suddenly, you've opened a doorway into a story they want to tell. That's how conversations grow. Step 2. Mirror curiosity. Not literally copying words, but watch their energy, notice what excites them, and reflect it back. People love talking about things they care about, especially when someone is actually listening. Active curiosity works like a magnet. People lean in, they share, and the conversation flows effortlessly. And the best part, you never have to invent interesting topics. The other person does it for you. Step 3. Connect the dots. Here's the subtle genius most people miss. Every conversation is a series of tiny connections, shared experiences, humor, surprises, opinions. Your job is to spot one thread and pull on it. Example, someone says, "I love hiking." Instead of responding with a generic, "Me too," you could ask, "Have you ever hiked somewhere completely unexpected?" You just turned a simple statement into a story, an opinion, and a curiosity loop, all in one. And at that point, you're no longer asking yourself what to say. The conversation starts getting itself. Now, full disclosure, you will still hit silences sometimes. That's normal. Even the best conversationalists do. But here's the secret difference. Silence stops being scary. It becomes a moment to observe, notice, and jump on the next detail that sparks curiosity. It's a mental shift. You're no longer performing, you're exploring. And here's the deeper truth most people ignore. The goal isn't to be interesting. The goal is to be genuinely interested. That mindset alone makes you magnetic. People notice, they engage, and yes, the words keep coming. So if you apply these 3 steps, noticing the little things, mirroring curiosity, and connecting the dots, you will never run out of things to say again. Every conversation becomes an adventure, not a performance. And one last tip, stop worrying about impressing. Curiosity plus presence beats charm any day. That's the real secret. Here, what I want to know from you. What's the most awkward silence you've ever had, and how did you get out of it? Drop it in the comments. Let's compare war stories.